Hi, thank you for being in this presentation today. My question is, are you frustrated with your estimating tools? Well, if you're looking at this presentation, most likely you are, and you're looking for ways to improve your estimating process. Well, the great news is that you are in the right place. Our mission is to help you improve, make you more efficient, and our software is specifically created for controls contractor to help them streamline every workflow in a controls company. Now, this presentation is specific to show you the feature of cube estimating and the value that it can bring to an estimating team or a sales team. We have many other videos created and you can find on our Welcome Center, and they will cover every other aspect of cube and how can they improve your different workflow. Now, companies that start looking into adopting the cube platform typically struggle with their current estimating does not work for them anymore, either because its process is too complicated, it's very difficult to keep changes to the spreadsheet that's been going around for a long time, and most importantly, it's very difficult to train the newcomers, especially those that have no experience in the industry, to start creating estimates. Therefore, this is becoming an issue for them. Now, if this is your case, you're not alone. Most controls contractors admit struggling with the estimating process. Now, the cube system simplifies this process and is designed with the following criteria. First, all your bill of materials are converted into assemblies. Then those assemblies are converted into shapes, which in turns will build your visual drawings. Then all that information is centralized on a library, which are in terms is used to create estimates. And then those estimates, when they're sold, allow you to convert the information into a submittal package. Therefore, the whole process is more efficient and is improved. Okay, now let me show you how this works by creating an estimate in Cube Edge. Now, from the Cube main page, I will click on the estimating module, and then I will click on the project list. And that will take me to the estimating center. Now, to create a new estimate, I'll click on add new estimate. And from the new screen, I have the option of either creating a new project or associating this estimate with an existing project. Now, in this case, I will proceed to add a new project to my CRM. We click on the plus sign. I will associate the estimate or the project with the name. Now, I want to highlight that all the information that is entered here will be fitting the CRM portion of Cube, or you can actually integrate Cube with your own CRM system. Now, once all the information is entered, I will click on Save. And as you can see, the new project has been created. Now, in step number 2, I will select the system from my library. Once I click on it, you'll immediately see all the systems that are included on the project that is marked as library with easy to use images. Like if I click on it, it will give you an indication of what systems we're working with. Now, in this particular case, what I'm going to do next is that I'm going to select this air handler unit. I'm going to select the chiller plant, and then I'm going to select a VAB box to keep it simple. If I click on the bottom section, this will give me an indication of which systems I already selected for my project, and then I will click on the next step, number 3, for the overhead and profit. And in this step, I'm going to be able to enter the overhead and margin for my project. I'm going to put 15% overhead and 20% gross margin. And once I complete my step, I will click on Save. Now, from here, you can also add a warranty cost, freight cost, or a labor risk, but it's not really necessary if you don't want to. I'm going to click on Save. And as you can see, on the next screen, my project has been actually created. I have my chiller plant here, I have my terminal unit, and I also have my air handler unit. Now, as I explained before, all these systems were brought from the library or a template that we have in Cube. Now, for those of you that may be asking, well, what about if I don't have any templates? Cube comes with almost 50 libraries and templates already pre-built that you can use on your company's estimate. Now on the next step is simply to basically select all the systems, and then I'm going to associate them with names and quantities that make sense to my project. Like for example, in here I'm going to say 101, 2, and 3, quantity of 3. Then I'm going to say here that this is my chiller plant, quantity of 1. And then in here I'm going to say that these are my BAB boxes, quantity of 25. When I click on save right here, I will be returning to my main screen, and as you can see right here, all my system has been renamed and the quantities have been associated with each of the systems. Now let me take a look at what is in the system so you have an idea. In this particular case, I'm clicking on the air handler unit. I'm going to maximize the screen to make sure that I have more information. And different from other estimating systems, all the information that is built or pre-built on the template is designed to be able to export to our submittal later. And this is why you can see that we have AI's BI, which is BACnet object. And also we have the ability to put the point numbers, the descriptions. We also use tagging. And in this particular case, you have the part cost and the total cost. I will close this window to return to my previous screen. And my friends, this is basically how an estimate is put together. I just copy templates that were pre-built into my new estimate. Now the last steps is to review my estimating costs on my pricing when I click on the price summary here. And as you can see on the left hand side, I have the ability to change my overhead costs, my margins, my taxes, whichever applies. And on the right hand side, I have my cost breakdown in this particular case, my total cost, my warranty freight, and my sale price for the estimate. Now, if I want to make changes, I can simply click here, put some percentages, and I will be able to save the changes. Now, moving to the right, it is important to know that you have the ability to add expenses to the project. Like for example, let's say that you have hotels. So I'm going to put like 3 nights, $125 a night. When I click on save here, we have a cost of $375 with this actually added towards my project cost. Now, you can actually either use those estimating category for expenses that comes with Cube, or you can actually add your own categories. On the right hand side, we have the ability to add revisions to the project or to the estimate, and you can create multiple revisions. And on the last screen here, on the last tab, you have the ability to see your price summary. Now, this screen is actually designed to give you a breakdown of your total cost by areas, by systems, and allow you to drill down all the way down to the parts associated with each of the system. Now from here, I can actually close the window by clicking on the price summary. And then let's just go into the reports. When I click on reports, and as you can see, Cube has many options for reports. There is some estimating and some for engineering. I'm going to select a few of them. Then I'm going to click on combine reports. And as you can see right here on the bottom left corner, my report for estimating have been downloaded. I will click on the PDF to open it. And as you can see, now I have the option of make this a part of my estimating package. Okay, so now I will go back to the main screen. And in a nutshell, this is how our users put estimates together, change cost, overhead margins, and print report. Now, this actually concludes our presentation. Of course, there is a lot more features that we haven't covered. Now, if you want to get deeper into the product and ask questions, we invite you to click on the sales calendar invite, and one of our specialists will meet with you and will be able to answer any questions you may have. With that, my friend, thank you. I'll see you on the next. Always remember to work smarter, not harder, and I hope to see you soon.